Hope this email finds you well. Overworked and Underplayed is a not safe for work Dungeons and Dragons actual play podcast about a group of young professionals from the real world who find themselves transported to a strangely familiar place full of fantasy and magic. See attached for episode descriptions and content warnings. Thanks for listening.
Excuse me, Agent Purple, ma'am. Your sister's here for you.
Oh, hi. Oh, let her in. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Right this way, ma'am.
Thank you.
Beans, bitch, how are you?
I'm Goldie. What are you doing here?
I had to tell you, I ran into you-know-who outside Thorn Ironquill's office, and then I introduced myself and sneaky followed them, and it was very exciting.
You don't work for us, Goldie. That's so dangerous. Why would you do that?
Because it was so fun. I felt like I was, Agent Goldie out there, and it was just really exciting. They went to this abandoned warehouse, and that professor had us head down in the red ink, and they thought he was dead. And I was like, oh, honeys. And it was really intense. And also they learned about something called the Seekers. And also Krystal thinks that they're time looping. And I just had to come back and tell you because I felt like a real sleuth.
Just because our parents named you Goldie does not mean that you work for the agency. You don't work here.
You're right. Thank you for bringing me down to earth. I will not do that in the future. I'll just reserve that for cult activities.
Okay. I'm glad we had this talk.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, sis.
Greetings, listeners, and welcome to Overworked and Underplayed, a D&D podcast for young professionals by young professionals. I'm your DM or district manager, Alex Capps. And today's icebreaker, what is your favorite quote or inspirational motto?
What up? It's your boy Marcel Hardy playing Richard Cox, a human consultant turned halfling bard who wholly believes it's better to be lucky than good, but it's best to be both. And Richard's favorite quote is, "With great power comes a heavy crown."
Wait a second.
You had me in the first half.
Why? Why'd you do that?
Wait, is it a combo of Spider-Man?
That's like a combination of two different quotes.
It is. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Right. My brain's mad. Why did you do that? Hello, my name is Anne Hardy, and I play Taylor Jacobs, a centaur barbarian with a heart of gold. And her favorite quote and words that she lives by is, rising tide lifts all boats. Because she believes that her success is her family's and her friends, and that we're all in this together. And the client comes first, obviously.
There it is.
Right.
Right?
Hey, I'm Marjorie. I play Amy and Amanda, a basic B, rough and tumble human fighter with a freshly minted dentistry degree. Favorite quote is, whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you're right.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Katie, and I play Krystal, the Drow Druid, with her very own MLM, Crystal Clarity. And her favorite motivational quote is, if I would be given a chance to start all over again, I would choose network marketing by Bill Gates. I don't know if he did that. I don't know if he said it or not, but Pinterest says he did.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I play the IT paladin known as Bentley, and I couldn't choose, so I'm going to do two. And I want to see if y'all can guess who they are. First one is, if you don't take risks, you can't create a future.
That's from an anime.
It is 100% from an anime. Monkey D. Luffy, main character of One Piece. The second one is a little bit not anime.
Did you just say I was going to guess Eleanor Roosevelt?
No, definitely not. The second one is, my failures have been errors of judgment, not of intent.
Ted Lasso.
Ulysses S. Grant.
All right, and once again, I am Alex Capps, your DM or district manager. And my favorite quote, all y'all did these inspirational ones, but my favorite one that really sums up the DM's experience comes from one of my cult classic favorite movies, which is the quote is, "Some motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill." That's from the movie Blade.
Hey listeners, this show is made possible by the support of our awesome patrons. In addition to a thank you for their support, our patrons get an ad-free listening experience and access to exclusive bonus content. In the weeks between episodes, our patrons are getting an extra show where we recap episodes and talk about some of our favorite moments. For more details about what you can get by supporting us on Patreon, check us out at patreon.com/ownuppod.
All right, so when we last left off, you guys met up with Fizzlebang. You discussed some potential good information, and you even were able to decipher some of his notes and come to some revelations. So when we pick up, you guys are still like in his office.
Well, Krystal, even if we are like loopers or something, that was a pretty scary movie when I watched. I had to close my eyes for most of it. But if it is like that, then wouldn't we know about it? Or is this like the first loop that we're on?
I don't know how it works. I'm just saying that I feel like we're just stuck and we're not going forward. We're not going backwards. We just keep repeating the same mistakes previous. I mean, like, I don't know. We could be different versions of us. Like, I don't know the specifics.
You know, that's something we haven't really considered before, is whether or not we can see into the future magically.
Oh, like a tarot card reader?
There's got to be some kind of magical loophole where the answer is just right there.
I can't hear loophole and not immediately think poop hole, so.
Why would you think that automatically?
I'm married to this person.
It's a Catholic thing. Sweetie's face.
All right.
Oh,
So maybe another time.
Okay, so, well, maybe I think Richard was right in saying that we just need to kind of push on and keep going and try to make progress. But what you're saying, Taylor, I think makes sense. Maybe there is a way. I mean, a few days ago, I think I mentioned we should find a witch or something.
You
maybe
did?
that is like what we really need is like a fortune teller type person.
I thought you said find a bitch. And
we have you, Bentley.
I was going to say we have Krystal, but thanks for turning that around on me.
Uno reverse card.
No. Amy Ann would never do that. Marjorie's the actual bitch.
No.
Amy Ann would never do that.
I think we're all just tired. Do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, Bentley, I'm sorry. I took that joke out on you.
Pretty sure he was making a joke about me, so it's fine if you turn it around.
Well, what do you guys think? I would like to explore this, like why my family's like crest effectively is here. Have you guys seen anything else like relating yourselves or your families to this world? Or
I mean, there's someone that's pretending to be me, so with my whole history. Well, she could be me at this point. She could be me. Apparently, we're looping, so she might as well be. We are the same person, and I haven't been lying this entire time. Of course. And she's sitting down in a chair, she's she's spiraling really hard.
Krystal is micro looping.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right,
Every 30
I heard
seconds.
someone request the DM.
Yeah, did we go over what Richard found in his investigation with the 23?
So yours was that you found mentions of the other items, but a lot of it hasn't been translated by Fizzlebang yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Amy Ann, that's a good question. So maybe we don't know which of your family members it is, but is there ever some weird secret ceremony or something that your family's part of that you haven't quite gotten to partake in yet since you're new to this whole thing?
yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would call it like weird and secret or anything. It's more just like a coming of age once you get through with your schooling, you go through a little party, and it's like by invite only. But that's really the closest thing I can think of that, would even be close to what you're describing.
That
And
sounds
surely
pretty
that
culty,
can't
I'm not
be.
gonna lie.
What's that, Bentley?
That sounds pretty culty, I'm not going to lie.
Is there a portal at it?
I don't know. I've never been to one.
You've never been to one?
No, because I just graduated I've just finished my schooling. So my party, I guess the initiation or whatever you want to call it, is I guess we would be scheduling it for, I don't know, within the next month or two. I haven't been to one yet. I've heard that they're really fun though.
Taylor's gonna lean over to Richard and be like, "Do you think we're gonna be invited?"
I hope so. I mean, we've spent a lot of time together. It'd be pretty shitty of her not to at least fake invite us.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, yeah. So maybe we can walk and talk on the way back to the crow's nest.
Yeah.
We should probably actually check Fizzlebang's vitals real quick before we leave. Make sure he's okay.
I'm going to take out one of the... I think I have these, and DM and Krystal, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Amy Ann has several of those vials, free samples still, from the bookstore, because she got a +5 to any roll or something after, So I think I have a few of them. And I'm going to leave one with Fizzlebang.
Okay.
So I put him to sleep so he wouldn't do drugs, so you're going to leave more drugs for him to do?
Wait a minute, Bentley, do you count coffee as drugs?
It's not coffee.
He's a Mormon.
What is it? Are you Mormon, Bentley? I didn't know that.
What?
I mean,
that would be kind of funny,
That
actually.
would be really funny.
I'm
He's
kind
not
of...
Mormon.
You're not? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean,
Okay.
I've done alcohol.
You've done alcohol?
Alcohol, everybody.
That's what someone who's drank alcohol would say.
You are yeah, that's the most Mormon thing I've ever heard.
He's like the kid in middle school who's talking about how many girls he's made out with.
Hey, they all live in Canada. You wouldn't know them.
I think Bentley's Mormon. And he just said I was in a cult.
I don't know. You might
That
be,
tracks, honestly. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
might
Well,
be-
there goes all of our listeners in Utah.
If we had any left after the soaking joke, I think that they're going to stick around.
That is a good point. I forgot about that.
Be careful, Marjorie. You'll be wife number 1. Or Amy.
Amian.
So you leave some drugs for Fizzlebang, and you guys y'all heading back to the crow's nest?
Maybe not, actually.
No,
Maybe we
it's
should
the
find somewhere else to
expensive place.
stay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, we were staying at that fancy place. I thought we were just going to go back there, right?
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
down.
forgot
As
about
long as
y'all's,
Bentley's footing the bill, I'm good with it.
I will not be fronting the entire bill for this again.
Oh wait, did Blue Girl front it? I forget.
I think
Do we crash with Fizzlebang? That would be free.
And terrifying.
Are there cots here for us to sleep on?
No.
Just pages and pages of books.
Like, you see when he like at some point during y'all's conversation, he got up and actually went to what you thought was a bed, but it's just like a stack of books that he's made into like the shape of a bed, and he just curls up with a newspaper on top of him.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty
Taylor's
sure there's
gonna
enough
leave a blanket or
red
something.
string. Oh yeah, there's probably enough red string we could probably crochet a blanket for him.
We'll take down all his research
Oh God!
to get it free.
He wakes up and it's like all of it's gone, like every bit.
We put everything in piles for you.
Yeah, we organized. Aren't you grateful? Didn't we do such a good job? I'm sure you'd appreciate it. I'm sure. Yeah, no, we're leaving Fizzlebang here.
Yeah.
Well, I think that there was so much food left over, Krystal, from that spread. I'm hoping that I can just, we can go back and nibble on the leftovers of that at the hotel. You think they would have cleaned it up?
Probably. It's definitely not breakfast anymore. Breakfast time anymore.
Did we put a sock on the
Yeah,
door
you're
or anything?
definitely at dinner time at this point.
I don't think we put a sock on the door.
Okay.
I bet you.
What does that mean? A sock on the door?
To put it shortly, it just means do not disturb.
Okay, that's a great. I didn't know that. I'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's just like how the upside down pineapple means you like to share with others.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know who was talking. Was that Fizzle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was Alex
God was talking to you.
Yeah, that was
I
just
was talking to you,
God
Indiana.
spoke to you.
Like, whoa, I think I might be a paladin.
All right,
After
so
all.
you guys are heading back to the fancy hotel.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, is there anything you're going to try to do between now and there?
Hey guys, do you mind if I stop by a Bloogle terminal? I want to look at the champion that the god that Fizzlebang was bringing up that bad Krystal might be a champion of English. Can I stop by Bloogle terminal, please?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
so
you said she was the bad version, so I'm down for whatever you want to do.
yeah, so you go up to that and
Okay.
you do some searching, and basically what you find out is that Sunam used to be known as Somnus, and she was known as the Dream Weaver. But there was a schism between the gods, and she was corrupted by an evil spirit and became known as the Lady of Lost Dreams.
Sounds like an MLM promoter to me.
Ooh. Hey guys, remember we had a bad dream before we came here.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah, we did. Wait, you guys had bad dreams?
What if we didn't have a bad dream? Like, what if we're still in that bad dream? Like, if we're just in this whole like we're time looping thing, like maybe this is still the bad dream.
That's such a good point, Richard.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Are there any? Can I find out any other information? Does she have like a temple, some type of?
So
Anything we could go to?
there used to be a pretty well-known temple of Somnus, but after the schism, the temple was destroyed.
Okay, so it's not like a common thing that you could find in town.
No. Let's see, and I'm trying to think if you would see. Make me a history check.
Okay.
Let's see if there's one more piece of information here that I don't want to just give to you. You got to earn it.
Okay. How many good omens do we have?
You have 2 remaining.
Can I use one, please?
You may. It's your prerogative whether you use it or
Okay.
not.
Holy crap. These are bad. Because I rolled an 8 and then a 6 and then -1. So
Yeah, that's all you find out.
okay. I wish there's something more here. I can feel it. I just can't quite get my hands around it.
Maybe
All
a
right.
good night rest. What I've learned anything from college is if I just sleep on it, my brain just does. It's easier to figure out the problem the next day.
That's a good point.
You see at the Bloogle terminal, looks at both of you, and he looks at Amy and says, "Please don't sleep on me."
Don't worry. Why would I do that? Don't, please. That's kind of weird. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye.
Hot.
Oh, what?
I'm just
Wow.
fucking with you. I'm just.
All right, so you guys make it to the fancy hotel, and you see a familiar face in the lobby as you enter, as you see Captain Montiac stand up and say, "There you are, there you are." And he runs up to you guys and runs right past all of you and goes right to Krystal. And he says, "There's been some developments, and I need you to make some more of those things.
The what things?
The things you gave me when I had the headache."
Oh.
And he hands you a bag of 1,000 gold. And he says,
Oh.
I did like you said,
Uh-huh.
and now everyone's wanting product, and I haven't seen you in a while, and I need product because I have people giving me money every week because I told them that's how the system works, and then they would receive, and I'm really behind.
Oh. Okay, first, yes, I will totally help you out there, my guy, but I'm gonna need you to sign this non-disclosure agreement.
What's a
Because
non-disclosure agreement?
it's just basically that you're not gonna, talk to anybody about our proprietary information because there's another girl out there that isn't very happy with our success, and it seems like they've been using you and your essentially success against me. And so we'll just, all I'm asking is that you don't snitch. Sound good?
Says, all right, sounds like a plan.
And so she like pulls out of her bag that she keeps on hand non-disclosure agreement. She has him sign it. Because
Nice.
of course Krystal would carry this around with her. Okay, and then she goes and she makes more of the I guess were they the pepper up potions? Is that what they are?
Yeah, it's basically
Okay.
the magical ibuprofen. They were the
Yeah.
good berries. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna make more of this.
Okay. He says, "Oh, thank
And
God." He says, "I got to
yeah.
get these people off my back. They're already starting to recruit others. They told
Oh,
of your magical success."
awesome. That's exactly. See, look, you're doing so well. You're being an entrepreneur. You're making money for yourself. So that's amazing.
He says, "Now, question: how much of this is mine?"
Oh,
We
Richard
never
says all of
discussed
it.
how that works.
huh?
Richard chimes in. He said, all of it. Like having
All of
just
the
been,
money.
having just listened in on Krystal and the lawyers argue or whatever, there's no connection right now between Krystal and this random person.
Oh, so she like turns to like the side and she's like, "Hey Richard, would it be chill if we like had him like put it in a savings account that's like
Yes, his a
secret?"
savings account, his name, I think would be good. Like, I think clearly he's got some skills, right, Krystal? So like, I think this is his free one, right? So he can keep this money, and then after this whole ordeal's over, then you guys can talk about how the structure works.
Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Maniac just like set up his own savings account and I'll be like, I really respect your hard work, and as a reward for all of the networking that you've been doing and the hustle you've been putting in, I'm not gonna take my cut this time. You get to have it all.
Oh, well, that's very generous of you.
Yep. We'll hammer out the specifics of it all in the future, and when you're ready to come pick up your next delivery, just let me know.
Well, when is this delivery going to be ready? I need 750 units.
Oh.
All hands on deck, folks.
Yeah, I guess we're staying up all night.
Bentley's not even around anymore.
Yeah, Bentley already went to the bar.
I was like, nah.
I will have nothing to do with this.
Alex, how long would it take Krystal, who is good at this thing, to make essentially? I mean, like she's just gonna make a bulk batch of it. So I'm
gonna say you probably were gonna spend the next day doing this.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll say you guys took a rest day, and while Krystal was busy working and just hung out at the fancy schmancy hotel.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
And y'all
say
are like
that
surprised that she's
we'll
good
say
at this
that
thing.
as thank you that Captain Montiac buys you guys a few nights here, and
That's nice.
and he's like, I just need to be able to pick up my product. They are hounding me day and night about this stuff.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Taylor would love
what it's like
offer,
to be successful,
right?
Huh?
To help too, like make it go faster.
Okay. And like Krystal, like basically just pushes up her sleeves and gets to work.
Okay, make me a nature check, Krystal.
Okay.
When they're talking, Taylor's gonna be like, "What do you think of Amy Ann's pickle juice suggestion?" I was thinking maybe we could call it a pickle tickle.
That's just not right.
Oh no!
The Essential Orals Pickle Tickle Edition.
Swear to God.
Oh my gosh, I love that idea, Taylor. Yes. Krystal, what do you think?
No need to take this offline. Overworked and Underplayed will circle back after these messages.
How about we make the same thing we're making, and one of them is pickle flavored and one of them is not pickle flavored?
And do some like A/B testing kind of thing. See which
Yeah,
one people like more.
Yeah,
It's like the Pepsi challenge.
yeah, basically. Well, it's a new flavor. Like it's a new and improved version, which it is improved according to. Yeah, it's it's got a new flavor, so it's improved. That was a 17, by the way.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, a day,
Okay.
you two working together, everyone else kind of hanging out, chilling. Y'all are good to go. You fill your order. You passed that challenge. Good job.
Yeah.
And you didn't give the other side more ammunition to come after you in the lawsuit.
Thanks,
So
Richard.
While they were talking about the pickle stuff and Bentley went to the bar, Richard wants to go over there and be like, "Hey, Bentley, didn't you go do something this morning before we went to the lawyer's office? How did that work out for you?" Like,
Oh yeah, I got these swords, or these weapons, and I pull out my cool new magical weapons, the axe and the scimitar.
oh snap, that's sick. Can I see it?
Yeah, sure, there you go, buddy.
I was like, oh shit, that's heavy. How do you carry this thing around?
Push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice.
Interesting.
What kind of juice?
apple
That's
juice.
that's a secret for steroids.
Yeah,
What?
it's
No,
coding, coded language.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z abridged reference. What are you talking about?
Sure.
No, yeah, because the scimitar glows. It's the moon glow scimitar, and then I have the heavy ass axe.
Yeah.
I forgot that's literally what it was named. Yeah, no, they're cool.
Tyler, I think you also did something. You got something printed.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah, you
I
got like
did.
an IT
I forgot all
ticket.
about that. Yeah, I forgot to type those up. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that other thing.
Is that like your backstory that you shared with Amy Ann?
Yeah, that's exactly what that's like.
That I'll never get it.
So during the day, while Krystal and Taylor are making the product, Richard, you are down by the pool, and you
Yes,
see some
100%.
guards. You see some guards from the city come in and ask the front desk, and he holds up a artist's rendering of the five of you.
Oh no!
What do you
Okay.
do? What do you do?
Do I see that? Do I hear anything?
So the first thing you hear is, "We're looking for some people," and they hold up the picture, and you see what appears to be an artist's sketch of you guys.
Okay. Does it look like a wanted kind of artist sketch, or does it just look like they don't have pictures?
Yeah,
they
it's
just
like
had to sketch it.
like the equivalent of a picture. Yeah.
Okay. I'm at the pool. Richard is going to get out of their eyesight.
Okay. Make me a stealth check.
Okay. 14.
Okay. So you duck behind like a potted plant, and you see as they're like glancing around, and it looks like one looks right at where you were, and then he looks around. And it was pretty obvious that he just kind of shrugged it off, like, I don't know what that was. So what's your move?
So I'm in my swimmies, so I got to change into regular clothes. So I got to head back up to the group, I guess, back to
Okay.
our room.
So
I think we have a piece of jewelry that's.
That would make sense if Richard wasn't freaking out. His head's not on straight quite yet. Maybe once he gets to the staircase, he's like maybe
Richard,
getting a lot out of breath.
make me a wisdom save with disadvantage.
That's a 5.
Okay, yeah, you definitely don't remember that you have a magic walkie-talkie on. All right, so you're ducked behind the potted plant. So you see they're kind of scanning the lobby, and the front desk is giving them like they're kind of stonewalling, like, oh, we can't really disclose about our guests without a court order, and come back with a warrant, pig. And And so you're going to try to slip to the stairs and like not be seen. So make another stealth check. And I'm going to use one of the bad omens.
Okay, stealth.
Yes.
That's a 10.
Okay, with a 10, you get to the stairs and you're like you're pretty sneaky. You get to the stairs, you're like home free, and you run into somebody carrying a tray of drinks. You make a huge amount of noise, and you see as both the guards turn and look and go, "Hey, you there, stop!" What do you do?
Richard calmly apologizes to the person he ran into, and then at a not like a I'm running away pace, but like pretending like, "Hey, you stop," isn't about him, and like walks away.
Okay, all right. So we'll come back to that. So Bentley and Amy Ann, what are you guys doing with your day of leisure?
Well, I've tried to talk Bentley into going to the hotel gym with me. So, Bentley, did you agree to that? Are we at the gym?
I don't know. When did you ask? Approximately what time?
It's like while they were working on their supplies. I don't
This
know.
would have been first thing in the morning?
First thing in the morning. Yeah, like during the day.
Like what time in the morning though? That's important.
Like 10:30 a.m.
Yeah, no, I'm awake and
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see how much you can really bench, Bentley.
Oh God.
Oh, here we go.
No fear.
All right.
I have to split my stats.
All right. So you guys get down to the thing. Bentley, important. Are you still wearing your armor or not?
Good question. Bentley does always tend to wear his armor.
But are you going to wear it to the gym?
No, probably not.
Okay, so Bentley's out of his armor. And one thing you notice, Amy Ann, is he looks a little bit smaller than you thought he would out of his armor. Like he's still pretty.
Wait, do him
it's just
dirty
cold in
now.
No, I'm saying he's still pretty big, but you're so used to seeing him in his armor all the time.
No, it's just cold in here. Trust me.
Hey, no judgment. No judgment, man.
Anyways, you guys make it down to the gym, and you see a bunch of stuff that looks like a medieval person saw like a hotel gym and tried to recreate it without electricity. So, there's free weights, and there's what looks kind of like a treadmill and a thing that looks kind of like a bike. So, what are you guys doing?
I mean, she said strength, so I assume.
Yeah, we're lifting. We're lifting
or something.
Yeah, we're lifting heavy shit. Yeah.
All right, you guys start lifting heavy. Are you trying to have a lift off?
Sure.
You want to?
I know for a fact I'll lose, but
I don't know, Bentley. You got to believe in yourself.
We'll see how much my faith in the gods gives me.
All right. So you guys go up. You get your weights. Go ahead and make me a head-to-head strength check or athletics check.
Okay, athletics. Okay. Let's see. Athletics. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Bentley. I got a nat 20 plus 7.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so
on the real important rolls, I can't really.
Yeah. So Amy Ann approaches like
It's not even close.
Bentley, what did you get?
I got an 18.
Okay, so Bentley walks up and he goes like not the middle, but towards the upper end of the weights, and he picks them up, and he doesn't struggle with them or anything, but he like brings them up, and he's working those arms. Well, he sets them down, and then Amy Ann comes up, and she just about chucks one through the roof. It's like, oh, these are kind of light.
The one punch man thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Bentley, I think I can help you maximize. Let me show you this form changer here. I'll try to help him with this form a little bit.
Okay. Let's see. So what I want you to do is, Marjorie, you make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
And Bentley, I want you to make another athletics check.
All right. That's a 19.
Oh, 3.
Okay. So Bentley. So Marjorie already got this because she's working out the whole time. Bentley got enough that he didn't need the bonus. You both have the condition pumped. You both have a pump
Yeah,
for
love
the
it.
next until you basically go to sleep again. You're gonna get a +1 on all strength-based checks
Okay, I love it.
because you're really in the zone. And you look out the window of the hotel, not of the hotel, but of the gym, and you see Richard in what appears to be swim trunks, like kind of briskly walking, and like goes up one flight of stairs and then quickly turns and goes up another. And then right after, you see 2 city guards running the same direction.
Uh-oh. Do you think... Hey, Bentley, you see that?
Yeah, it looks like the guards are coming after us again for some reason.
Are us? Don't you think... I mean, Richard's running away. Should we go, like, help him?
I mean, I kind of assume it would be us in general. Richard wasn't involved in the crime last time. Like, it's kind of safe to assume he wouldn't be involved in the crime
Wait,
this
what?
time.
What the heck crime are you talking about?
At the beginning, when we first got here, when Krystal and Taylor and what was that little guy's name? I forget it. It's been
Jimmy?
so long.
Oh my gosh. You worked with him for years.
Work friends are different from like real friends.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. Well, what do you think we should do?
Is there another way up other than the stairs?
No.
That's the stairs is the only way. There's no elevator.
No. Well, you know what? Yeah, sure. There's an elevator.
All right, yeah. Let's take the elevator and try and get up there.
All right, sweet.
So you guys make it up to the floor, and you basically make it up to the room. By the time you wait for the elevator and everything, you make it up to y'all's floor about the time Richard, out of breath, like pops out of the top of the staircase, and you hear more steps behind him.
Richard, what you running from, bud?
Oh, guys, the city guard. They're looking for us. I don't know why, but it's never good, so I thought I came to warn you guys.
Well, okay, let's get in the room. Hustle up.
Bentley will pick Richard up so we can get there faster.
Oh, thank God, thanks.
All right, so as you guys make it to the room, I need one of you to make a sleight of hand check to see if you can get the key in the door before the guards see you.
Who wants to do it?
Richard can try, like, from underneath Bentley's like arm.
And
I imagine he's getting carried like a sack.
So Richard's doing it, and I'm going to use another one of the bad omens.
Oops. Tragic. Sleight of hand. That's a 10.
Okay, so with a 10, so let me click my little digital roller here. So, Richard, you pull the key out and you go to put it in the lock, and you're kind of shaking a little bit, and you miss the lock and drop the key. And it's about that time behind you, you hear the guards say, "Stop! You're not in trouble. We just need to talk."
Oh, well then, if that's the case, hey guys.
When has the guard ever been true?
Richard is like, "Oh, this isn't our door."
So the guard turns and he says that you see that they're all like catching their breath, and they're like, "The Lord Protector of Lavron is requesting your presence immediately for a grave concern to the city."
Do we know who the Lord Protector is?
You don't. You just
We
know.
got a name one time, didn't we?
You know that he is basically like the administrator of the city.
Gotcha. So he's someone high up there.
Yeah. Other places, somebody like that might be a king, right? But this is.
Does he have any actual real power?
Yes, he very much has real power.
Oh, okay.
He is the authority. He has the authority that the empire allows him to have. We'll put it that way.
Richard, are you sure us? Like, this guy sounds pretty important. Like, what could we do to help with something grave matter?
He said he wanted to speak to you about this in private at Adness Hall, where he resides.
Okay.
Sure,
This sounds like something that I shouldn't go to in swim trunks. You guys may mind waiting for us down in the lobby?
Oh yeah, I kind of want to shower too. I mean,
we can wait here. It's fine.
all right, yeah.
Okay.
Bentley will go shower and change back into his armor and weapons and stuff after getting totally emasculated by Amy Ann.
It's a very long shower. He's like, I'm not crying.
The rain hides my tears.
Right. So they're waiting outside. So you guys go in, and what do you tell the others? You come in, and it's like Breaking Bad. Like they've got masks on, making their stuff.
So another fun development. There's another high important person that wants to talk to us about something. He's got city guards, so I don't think we get to say no this time.
Why is he high? Is he outside?
We'll have to ask. He's the Lord Protector.
Oh.
I think that's what they said.
Maybe he can send us home.
I hope so.
Or we could just be like, hey, man, can you make that lawsuit go away? I feel like that's a fair trade. Just saying.
That sounds legal. Let's do that.
Totally legal.
Do we need to be cute? What's the vibe?
I think it's like meeting the mayor. So probably like I'm changing out of my swim trunks at least.
Okay.
I guess
Can we finish up our potions?
So what I'll say is this would be like a break in y'all making the potions, but you would have time afterwards to come back and get back on it.
Okay.
Taylor's gonna be like, "Go team," and like try and high five Chris.
So just so I understand, how's everybody dressing for this occasion? We'll start off with Amy and Amanda.
All right, so Amy Ann has the clothes that she wore to the business meeting that started this whole thing. So they're nice and clean. She's a blazer, very kind of formal-ish. She also has the like a nice brown cloak that she's got early on, and she's going to put on makeup today.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. What about Bentley?
I mean, Bentley's just going to go with his normal armor.
That's pretty regal. I mean, it's fancy.
Paladin
armor.
wearing fancy armor, weapons,
He's like, I get to show off my magic swords today. All right, so Taylor Jacobs, how are you going?
She's wearing her older sister's blazer still. She'll probably be in person form, so wear her like pants and the outfit that she wore to that meeting. And she will attempt to like style her hair in long waves because would they have tools with heat, Alex?
So what I'm going to say then is give me so I don't mean this in the sense that you're doing something wrong or you're trying to steal something, but it is hand-based dexterity. So I'm going to say make a sleight of hand check to see how good you do fixing your hair.
This is funny. That's a 6.
Okay. All right. So you come out and you're like, we can make this work. We can work with this.
That's when every person that styles their hair that rolls a 6 in real life knows that that's at the point where you just put it up.
Yeah.
So can Krystal's going to just be like, oh, let me do it.
Yeah. I'll say the two of you working together in tandem like that, you got it.
Okay.
And also like Taylor, Krystal just helped you fix your hair. That's got to be like on your bucket list.
She hasn't stopped smiling for a full 24 hours.
All right, and how's Krystal going?
She's going like she did to the deposition. So like she bought a whole new suit, like boss babe outfit for it.
Okay.
So she's gonna boss babe it up.
And what about Richard?
So Richard's wearing his disguise that he got before going to this rich part of town. So, he's got his top hat. He's got his new Phoenix monocle, his cane.
Nice.
He's on the fence about the bushy mustache. He's like, what do you guys think? Mustache or no mustache?
No mustache.
No mustache.
Oh.
I
He puts it in his pocket.
Nice.
He'll save it in case he needs it for later.
Yeah, maybe you can put it on for dessert.
Can we also
What was that caterpillar on your face?
That's the
Is
worst
that a
time to have a
caterpillar?
mustache at dessert.
what can we ask the concierge before we actually leave the place? Like have him come up and be like, "Hey, is this acceptable to like meet the mayor?"
He looks at you and goes, oui, yes.
Okay, thanks. I don't know why he said wee wee, but all right.
All the way home.
You gotta use the bathroom.
Is there
So,
a way for us to like lock up the product? This was not.
yeah. Oh no,
Okay.
the concierge assures you that your room that you will not have any concerns about anyone bothering your room. And so the guards lead you to the a section of the city you've not spent a lot of time in, the government sector. Took a lot longer to get in than you thought it would. Once you got to the gate, they had a lot of gatekeepers keeping people out of the government sector.
Shocking.
And anyways, you get in there and it's super clean. It's really nice. It almost has like compared to the public sector, it almost feels like you're in a park. And you find this very, very finely built granite structure in the granite and marble structure in the center of the city or of the sector, with the sign out in front that says Adness Hall. It looks like almost like a Scottish castle. And they lead you in and they take you to the central chamber and they open the door and they say, Lord Longshaft will see you now.
That's right. I was like, I know we definitely have heard his name before.
But Richard's
and now
right
I
next
remember.
to us.
So they open up the doors and you see a man probably about 6 foot tall, very, very large blonde beard. And he steps forward and he says, so you are the ones who I heard have been causing quite a ruckus.
Hello, sir. I'm not sure what ruckus you're referring to, but thank you for the invite. We're happy to meet you.
Yes. No need to call me sir. You can call me, my name's Harold Longshaft. You can call me Harry. He says, and welcome to Adness Hall. I have a great matter to discuss with you. Please have a seat. Also allow me to introduce my wife, Awana. Do you need any?
Oh man, I wish you guys could see Marjorie's face right now. Just the pure, come on.
Please have a seat. We have much to discuss about the troubles of the city and this rather nasty cult we're dealing with.
We're certainly happy to help however we can.
Yes. He steps up and he says, where are my manners? And he begins, he has servants pull out some of the chairs and everything and seat it at the table. And he says, I hear you have had some run-ins with this Church of Clarity.
We sure have. Krystal's in a lawsuit with him right now.
That can be troublesome.
Yeah, just a little bit.
They are causing a real problem for this region. We've had people in droves quitting their jobs, important jobs in the city, like candle makers and things, trying to become some kind of, as they referred to it, boss babe. Are you familiar with this terminology?
I am. In fact, I would be something of a subject matter expert on their recruiting tactics.
Excellent. Then I was right to seek you out. You see, I have concerns that if too many people in the city quit their jobs, then the businesses here are going to have to start paying their people more money. Do you see where this becomes an issue?
I do, yes. It's very bad. Very, very bad.
Wait, why don't they just pay them enough in the first place?
Nope. In the end, I think he's right. And I think that he should be concerned. It's very concerning. And she's like elbowing Amy in, and she's probably hurting her elbow.
Well, we have much to discuss, but first we dine.
Gratitude today keeps the haters away, and that's why we want to thank you for listening to Overworked and Underplayed. You just heard Alex Capps as our DM, Annalyn Hardy is Taylor Jacobs, Katie is Krystal 2.0, Marjorie is Amy Ann, Marcel Hardy is Richard Cox, and Tyler is Bentley. Episodes are edited by Marcel, and Circle Back episodes are edited by Katie. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll circle back in 2 weeks on June 13th for the next episode. You can help us to get the word out by rating, reviewing, and subscribing wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also follow us on social at OwnUpPod. That's OWNUPPOD. Subreddit r/OwnUp.
Yeah.
Oh, uh-oh.
That's like all of Longshaft's little pets.
Yeah, he's like the Queen
Yeah.
of England.
Yeah.
He has a lot of wiener. He has a lot of wiener dogs.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And they're really long.